Hello, fellow Chartists. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am D Chartist, and today we had a pretty choppy day in the SPY. Okay, this you're looking at this candle. You see a long wick to the bottom and a nice long wick to the top up here. However, it is an update from yesterday's close. All right, the 470.5 support, or resistant, has been recaptured. This is an official recapture. This is a good sign for the bulls. All right, because 470 was a very major resistant level that's been around since November 5th of 2021, and it served as a strong ceiling for the SPY for quite some time. We had the breakout back in the late December, had a false breakout when we broke back down below it in early January, and today for the first time of 2022, we are back above that level. Okay, we're also back above the 20-day moving average. That's this yellow line right here. Okay, so the old saying is the stairways up and the elevator down. Well, right now SPY looks to be taking that stairway up. Okay, it gapped up, filled that gap, and it closed above the 470.5. Now today's price target in the in my Discord was 472. Targets of 472, then 474. 472 price target was hit early in the day, and it went all the way as high as 473.20. So we were 80 cents shy of my 474 price target. All right. Now, if you look at my fib level right here, that 472.9, we can round it up to 473, was a resistant level that I did not mention. I didn't think it would serve as a strong resistant level. I thought we could have hit 474 either today, possibly tomorrow. And the reason I say that is because from last week when we had this big drop, once we lost 474, that 474 level, that was when we had that really fast drop to the downside. Okay, so 474 is going to be an interesting level that I want us to watch for tomorrow, because I think that's the next price target, and possibly where bears will look to step in. Okay, now if bears fail to keep SPY under 474, we are off to new all-time highs. Okay, I think we can get to 481.9 to 482, where bears will have their next chance to take it down. Now if we look at seasonality, all right, we look here in January. This is based on the last 20 years. It's a bigger sample than other seasonalities like the midterm and election year season. This is bigger sample, so I like it better. Okay, it has more data to work with based on the last 20 years. And in the first half of January, on average, we should have a choppy day, a choppy time, choppy week, whatever. And then we get a drop right here, and then a big up move to a new all-time high. And then around mid-January is when we start getting the drop from the new all-time high. All right, and this bear trend is going to continue all the way into early February. Okay, so as of right now, as we're speaking, we are still tracking with seasonality. Okay, we got this big drop in early January, and then we should recover to a new all-time high, which could be up here, 481.9 to 482, and that's when we'll get the big drop, and we'll start the bear trend all the way into early February. That's based on the seasonality. Okay, but price action is number one indicator. Right now for tomorrow, we need to watch that 470.5. It must hold. Below that is 468.28. The 20-day moving average could serve as a support as well. Currently, it's at exactly at 470. Okay, it could move up by tomorrow, but we'll see. But the levels that I want you to definitely watch is 470.5, 468, and if it drops below that, the 464 to 465 range. Okay, for the fib level is 464.6. Okay, but we'll give it a range, and that is where bulls will have their last stand. All right, if that does not hold, we will come down low, and I think we will break this blue support line. Okay, I don't think it's gonna hold because it's been tested, and I think it'll drop below that. But nonetheless, 459.5 will serve as a support level. All right, below that is extremely bearish, but I'm saying it right now that the 464 to 465 zone must hold. Okay, that will be the last stand for bulls. Excuse me. Other than that, If we lose 470.5, this will be a false recapture, and we'll most likely go test that 464 to 465 zone. All right, so we want to see some basing, all right, maybe above these support levels for a move higher. Okay, but 470.5, if we lose that, that's a false recapture. But as of right now, it is a recapture, so we want to see follow through for tomorrow. Okay, we tested this 472.9 to 473 area resistant. Want to see it break and what it's going to do at that 474 level. All right, maybe 474.5 the highest. All right, but if we can get that level, all right, that's a good sign for bulls. We may see some selling in that area, but other than that, above, if we can break through that level, definitely going to get up to new all-time high. So currently it is tracking. All right, it is tracking with seasonality. We just got to use these support and resistance levels. Consider them as the stairs of the staircase. Okay, one step at a time, one level to level at a time. Okay, that's pretty much what the SPY did, from support to resistance, from resistance to support, as you can see. But the most important thing that makes me bullish right now is the fact that the 470.5 was recaptured, and of course the seasonality at this point in time is still bullish until the mid-January, right? We're still in the beginning of January. We are not at mid-January just yet. Take a look at the VIX as well. This 825 level, right? We're trading below all moving average, okay? So that's momentum to the downside. Now this 18.25 level has served as both of a support, served as a resistance, and a support again over here. We've lost that, and we got to close below it. We need to see follow through for tomorrow. The VIX must continue to stay below 1825. Maybe it'll retest 1825 level and treat it as a resistant level and head back down. That would be a good sign, because right now that is the resistant level, a very critical one. But back above will not be a good sign for the SPY bulls, okay? Because we don't want the VIX going up if we want the SPY to go up, okay? But just play it level by level. Just follow the price action, okay? If we do get a reversal and this whole thing was a bull trap and we lose the recapture, play it level to level, from resistance to support, from support to resistant. Let the price action guide you and use these support levels and resistant levels as reference. Moving on to Triple Q. Triple Q, like I said yesterday, it recaptured the 377.5 level, okay? Yesterday, it treated that level as a support level, came up and closed above the 384.17 support level. Very bullish price action so far. And today, despite being a red candle and these long wicks on both ends, it was an up day as well. It went up to test the 389.3 resistant level. We saw some selling pressure, okay? So 384.17 must continue to be support. We must stay above that to keep the bulls, you know, to give them a chance to go to the upside, for this bull trend to continue. All right, and 377.5 will be last chance support for bulls. Below that, I would switch over to bearish. We could see some lower lows coming. All right, Dow Jones still showing some bullish price action as of right now. We had a false breakdown, a breakout over here. Next day, it bounced back up and closed right at the resistance of 362.6. Today, it treated that level as a support and closed above it. So another recapture. This is a good sign. So 362.6 must continue to hold. Above it, I'm bullish. Below it, I'm bearish to the downside, the 360.5, and possibly even lower than that. Okay, this could potentially be a lower high if this 362.6 level cannot hold. So definitely watch that level for tomorrow. IWM continuing to struggle to get back above. All right, we lost that red support or resistant level now again. Okay, that was at based on the fib level, that's the 217.9 level, is now treated as resistant again. Okay, if we get back above it, I will be more bullish to the upside, all the way up to 226.9. But as long as we bearish, 209 is back in play, and that is a level that has shown a couple of times of strong demands level right here and right here as well. Okay, so will that demand come back? If that level gets tested, we shall see. So Tesla's showing some bullish price action right now. We got back above 1065 resistant, which is also the breakout of this blue bull flag. Let me check the 50-day moving average. Yup, it treated the 50-day moving average as a support, as you can see right there, bounced off of it. So yesterday, that 50-day moving average was a resistance. Today, it's a support. That's a good sign, right? We're taking the stairways up. The support resistance levels are the stairs that we are taking the steps on, okay? And it closed right at the resistance of 1107. Well, just a little below it, okay? So if we continue to take the stairways up, we want to see Tesla back above 1107.8. All right, and that will put 1167 then 1243 back in play. All right, but if we drop back down below 1065, that is a very bad sign for the bulls. This could end up being a bull trap, and this will end up being a false breakout again, and we could see lower lows. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you guys today. I hope this was helpful. Hope you guys have a safe and relaxing and awesome evening, and I'll see you all soon.